Hey, so today I want to introduce you to one of my favorite people. This is Irene Anderson and her hilarious husband, Todd.
Do the interview and then you'll just see his bald head.
No.
And they just started using video for their company. So Irene runs Wonderfully Made Design, an awesome clothing business. And we sat down and interviewed each other for our YouTube channels. And I gave them some filming pointers as well. So today, be inspired, learn some things. Coming up now. I just got this sphere. Oh no, did I push record?
Oh my gosh.
I'm Patricia Kelikani, an Emmy Award winner who made you a free training video on how to film yourself professionally on a phone. Grab it at the link below. Hey guys, so today I am so excited because I am with Irene Anderson, who owns a business called Wonderfully Made. And notice our cool shirts. So we're gonna hear from Irene. She just started using video for her business. And later on in the video, we're gonna give you just a few tips here and there to help you with your own videos. But first, Irene, tell me about your awesome business.
Okay, well, Wonderfully Made started a few years back. I was actually a trainer in a specific gym, and I was training these women, and they just got really down on themselves physically about their appearance. And I thought they were incredible for what they were doing. And so I just thought, wouldn't it be awesome if they could be reminded every day about how incredible they are. And then I actually didn't like putting ugly old t-shirts over my gym wear to go and run errands or go to the next meeting. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have really cute clothes that I could, transitional wear that I could put over my gym clothes when I went to my meetings, direct from teaching at the gym. So that's where the concept started. And I thought, wow, I want them to know how wonderfully made they are. And then fast forward a few years, started working on the concept, designed the logo to be a heart, and then modified it to have a little squiggle in the middle. And then in 2017, that's when our second daughter, Lexi, had her heart transplant and went through a lot, as you know, during the 70 days. And then it's like God brought it back full circle after we got out of the hospital. And one of my friends one day said, hey, I was wearing a Wonderfully Made top, and she said, hey, that squiggle looks like a heartbeat. And I was like, no way. I had designed the logo way before anything happened with Lexi. And then at that point, it reiterated the fact that I wanted to continue to tell the story that even when your journey doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go, you're still created on purpose for a purpose. And that's our tagline.
I love it. That's so awesome. And that's how Irene and I met. So we featured Lexi's story, Irene's daughter, and really your family's story on our TV show Life on the Line, the documentary series. And after shooting an interview, we got to talking, and then Irene showed me these awesome shirts that she has, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love your business. I love your clothing brand. I love it. So here we are now.
Yes.
And okay, so Irene, you recently started using video.
Yes.
In your business.
Yes.
Tell me why.
Well, I was thinking, gee, everybody's on video. And I was trying to look at the target market too. Who am I trying to reach? Who's my personal avatar, I guess you could say. So I realized, I'm trying to reach not just the 20-somethings, but I'm trying to reach, people from 20s on up, even the teens, because I believe actually a lot of times our teens just need more encouragement. A lot of times they're put down or, they're seen as getting in a lot of trouble. And I'm like, no, actually they're pretty amazing because they kicked it into high gear when our daughter went into the hospital. Mm. And I just thought, these kids are incredible, but how do we reach them? And I really want these teens to know that they have purpose, because I believe that when you know and you realize that you have purpose and you're reminded of that, it gives you hope to move on. And so I was like, how am I going to reach the millennial being a 40-plus-year-old woman? And I'm like, first of all, I'm scared to be on camera. So this is challenging for me.
You're doing awesome.
Thank you. And so but I knew I wanted to reach them. I want to reach them with not just our journey, but with other people's journeys, because on our website and on our YouTube channel, we're featuring other people's stories and other people's journeys, because I believe that's what inspires people to continue with hope. And so I wanted to be able to reach the millennial, the 20-somethings who know more about videography than I do. And so that's just, I thought, you know what, this is how we're going to do it, is through video.
Awesome. Okay, so you mentioned that like you're scared to be on video and, to be behind the camera and all that stuff. Okay, well, how did you get past that fear? Because I think it's so, everyone feels that way.
Yes. You know what? I think it's the whole continuing journey of everybody inspiring everybody else. So I've seen different people that are just everyday people getting on film, and I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it, as long as I'm authentic. I just want to be real to myself. And so I'm still in that fear. It takes a lot for me to be on this side of the camera. I didn't even realize how much. So, and I didn't want to look foolish. That was the other thing too. I have a fear of looking foolish. And again, I'm not a millennial, and I'm not even the cool mom who at least knows what the millennials know. I'm just me. And so I'm still in that fear, but I kind of push through when I keep the vision and the mission in mind. What am I, what is our journey? What is Wonderfully Made about? And then that has to override the fear.
Yeah. Awesome. I like that. How you just, what's the purpose of this?
Yes.
And
Yes. It's all about the purpose.
Cool.
Yes.
Any tips for other business owners who want to dive into video but are too scared to? What would you say? What do you have to say to them?
Actually, I know this is a shameless plug, but first, I would say they need to look up your website. What is it?
PatriciaKelikani.com.
Thank you. And I'm sincerely saying this because I think it hit the nail on the head when you were talking about, business owners just not feeling comfortable being behind the camera. And I haven't seen too many people. I've seen tutorials on how to do it, but not approaching it from that angle. And so I would say, first of all, like I said, keep your mission in mind. Why do you even have the business? What is the purpose of your business? And if you know that you can grow your business by using video, then why not? Right now, it's all about video. And then I believe that your authenticity, even through the blunders that you make, comes through better on video, as opposed to we do photo shoots as well, but that are staged and they're fun and we want them to be natural. But there's something about video that brings out authenticity, which when you have that authenticity that the viewers can really see, then they'll buy more into who you are and what your company's about.
Kind of the know, like, and trust factor is it just, you can get there so much faster. With the viewer, your potential customer. Awesome. So, so Irene interviewed me for one of her videos, and I got to, just before that, model one of this shirt actually, which was so much fun. So before we dive into Irene and Todd filming me, I'm just gonna go through and give them a few pointers here and there, and you guys can check it out. So let's, what you wanna do too for interviews is it's good to have the camera pretty much eye level with the person, so we can lower your tripod. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down just so you can get that eye level.
That's a good tip.
The second thing is for the key light, basically all the lights you wanna put up higher and then angle down at a 45-degree angle. And that way, it's just the shadows on the face, it just kind of flatters faces and stuff. So, and this is great because for your guys' first video, you used a ring light, and so now you have soft boxes, which is it's a huge step, which is really cool. And then usually too, so when you have a second camera, typically you want to keep that same line. So right now the camera's on this side.
Okay, so I should.
And then then if you're on that side, then it's like the viewer is still on that same side, as opposed to like the viewer walked over across the camera, and then
Okay, so I should basically.
And I think it's cool too, because I like the style that you're doing, where that one's like kind of a movement shot, and I think I totally like that. Yeah, I think that's cool. And you can always move the camera back a little bit too. In fact, the camera can even, like a lot of times when we shoot interviews, we'll put the camera kind of right next to like me when I do the interviews. And so it could even be closer to Irene. And then, but take a look, and I mean, it really is what you guys like too, so. Okay, so Irene just interviewed me, which was interesting on my part, because I'm usually behind the camera doing the interviews, but it was so much fun. And you can watch the video right up here. So Irene, it was so great to work with you and like just help each other out, and it was great.
Thank you so much for having me, Patricia. And actually, I learned a lot. Even the 40 plus can learn. So thank you. I really appreciate it, and I'm excited.
It was awesome. So make sure and check out wonderfullymadedesign.com, link below, and we'll see you next time.
So she was pointing up there, and I wanted to go. And then you're right out here. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, that's the true beginner. Seriously.
Your business makes a positive impact in this world, so smile with confidence and push record to make an even bigger impact through video.